Marie writes in, "Howdy, Jeff. I see many people failing auditing, including myself, even as I score mid to high 80s on practice tests. What would you estimate is the main tripping point for us? Much thanks for all you do." Well, auditing is a different beast. Like, regulation, it's black and white. It's tax law. Like, there's no subjectivity. FAR, very conceptual. BEC, a lot of calculations. Auditing is pretty subjective because it's auditing by its very nature is based on auditor judgment, and it really all hinges around their perception of internal control and control risk and audit risk and all of that. And so on your auditing exam, it can seem like there's more than one correct answer. And that's why auditing is kind of a butt. I've gotten emails from people like, "Man, Jeff, I'm an auditor and I can't pass auditing. Like, am I just the stupidest person in the world?" No. You work in auditing. So there's a difference between real life auditing and auditing in a vacuum on a standardized test. So, and I think if you think, okay, this is how we do it at work, well, how you do it at work might not necessarily be how you do it on the exam. And auditing just doesn't click with some people. Now, auditing is the exam that I passed in 2.5 weeks. Not because I'm super special, but because I'm a super procrastinator and I was up against it. My NTS was going to expire. And so I just crammed for 2.5 weeks, which is why I have a post on Another 71, how to pass in 20 days, because that's what I did for auditing, despite the fact that I'm not an auditor. I've never been an auditor, but the materials clicked for me. And so, yeah. And so when people are struggling with auditing, what I tell them is, like, you really have to nail down internal control and understand the relationship that internal control has with all of the other material. And once you nail that down, it makes things a little bit easier because everything is relative to internal control and control risk as far as the testing, the risk, etc. And so if you're struggling with auditing, fire up your Ninja MCQ and just hammer the internal control MCQ until, like, you're just sick of it. even more sick of it than you already are. And I'd read the Ninja notes as many times as you can. I would jump into, like, pick your top 3 auditing topics that you're really struggling with. Audit sampling, internal control, whatever. And I'd really make sure that you watch at least 3 of the sparring videos over that. And definitely, if you have the Ninja monthly subscription, there is no reason why you're not watching the Ninja Cram, other than just poor time management. Or, I don't know, maybe just, I get it. By the end of it, you're sick of it. You're just ready to go in there and YOLO. And it's that extra weekend. It's that final weekend. It's those extra hours. It's that last second studying before you go into Prometric and just barf it all out all over your noteboards. Work up to the last millisecond before you go in and take that exam, and then you can rest or whatever. And so I'd watch sparring. I'd hammer Ninja MCQ. I'd read the Ninja notes as many times as possible. I would listen to the Ninja audio until you hate my voice even more than you already do. And you can You can recite my stupid 90s rap references and dad jokes, and you know how many times I smacked my lips in any given audit in any given Ninja audio session, etc. Watch the Ninja Cram, go in there, take your exam, and get auditing out of your life. So hope that's helpful.